In this video, I'm going to show you how you can automate your Instagram page. That includes having AI generate real looking images for you, creating a caption that is specific to that image, and lastly, putting everything together and sending that over to your Instagram page where it's going to be posted every single day at whatever time you want to. All right, so in this video, we are going to be using Zapier. Zapier lets you connect over 5,000 apps with ChatGPT and OpenAI. So it's a very good one-step solution if you want to get into AI automation. We're going to hit create Zap. And the first thing here is that we have to specify a trigger. So if I click on trigger, I can choose whatever app I want to. And in this case, we want to search for schedule by Zapier. So I'm going to click on this one. Firstly, we are going to choose event. In this case, let's assume that we want to create the post on our Instagram every single day. So I'm going to hit every day. We click continue, and then we have to give a little bit more information to the trigger. Let's say that in this case, we want to post on Instagram every day, no matter if it's weekend or not. So I'm going to keep it yes, and then the time of the day. So let's say that in this case, we would want to trigger this event to start at 7 p.m. So I'm going to hit continue, and right now you can also test this if this works. So I'm going to test the trigger, and as you can see, it works. We got a green check and we got the output over here. As you can see, today is Wednesday, so we know that this works. I'm going to go with continue with selected record. And right now we are going to be setting up the real first action. Whenever you want to create images, you want to use OpenAI instead of ChatGPT because ChatGPT is text-based and OpenAI allows you to use DALLE, which generates the images for you. So I'm going to pick the OpenAI. And here we are going to click on event. We know that we want to generate image. And as you can see, it says here, it's going to generate an image with DALLE given a prompt. That's exactly what we want to do. So I'm going to choose this one. And right now you have to connect your OpenAI account. I have a full tutorial how to do that. It's super easy. You just generate API key and then you place it inside your Zapier. You are going to be prompted to connect it over here, but because I'm already connected, I don't have to do that. If you want to connect it prior to creating the Zap, you can always go to your apps over here. And then you have all the apps that are currently connected to Zapier. And here you click on add connection. You search for OpenAI, click on it, then you get this pop-up over here where you have to place your API key that you can generate inside your account on the OpenAI's page. All right, so if you're connected, you can simply press continue. And right now the fun part starts. Here we are going to start creating our image. All right, so for the sake of this video, I have created a new Instagram page. You can see it's called AIAA Daily. And basically the idea here is going to be that we are going to create this theme page where we are going to have AI post the images of rabbits every single day. So here the first step is to write your prompt. There are many ways how you can write your prompts when you are using DALLE. I'm also going to put a quick formula on your page right now, which you can use when you are generating images. But because in this case, we want to generate a real looking image of a rabbit, I'm trying to prompt it that direction with the word portrait. So hopefully we are going to get a real looking image. But again, really experiment with the prompt and with the formula I have given you. You can always go back if the image is not looking right and adjust the prompt and test it out once again. The second thing is that you have to decide how many variations you want. For this specific one, I'm going to choose just one, and then you specify your size. So let's go and choose the highest one, and then we press continue. And right now we can actually test this before this is going to be live, so we can see how the image is going to look like. So I'm going to test the action, and it's sending the image to OpenAI, as you can see here. And we got a green check mark. And in the output, if you scroll down, you have a URL link that you can just copy and then visit the link. And as you can see, we have a very nice image of a rabbit that was generated by AI. And in this case, I'm very happy with the results, so we can continue. All right, so let's say that we have tuned our prompt that generates our image and we are happy with it. We can continue to the next action. So we are going to click on add a step. And in this case, we have to also generate a caption that is going to be specific for our image. And for that, we are going to search for ChatGPT because we want to generate text. And then in the event, you want to choose conversation. We are going to hit continue. And then once again, you have to connect your ChatGPT. You are automatically going to be connected with your ChatGPT when you connect your OpenAI with Zapier through the API. I'm going to choose my account and continue. And right now we are going to write our prompt. You can write your prompts in different ways, but the best best way when you are writing your prompts inside Zapier and using the ChatGPT block is to use the Zapier ChatGPT 3P framework that you can find in the first link in the description down below. It's totally for free, no junk, I promise you. I put it together so you can understand how you craft your prompts inside Zapier when you're using ChatGPT. The 3P framework is going to save you so much time and it's going to make you more efficient when you are creating your prompts. So feel free to download it in the first link in the description down below. Alright, so the first thing is that I'm setting up a context parameter. Here I'm writing down you are a zoologist specializing in rabbits and you post daily images of a rabbit on Instagram. Then I'm using details as my parameter. Here in details, you're mostly talking about how the output is going to look like. So that can include formatting or what type of text you want and don't want to generate. So here you can see the length of the output should be maximum of 200 characters. Don't write any quotation marks. Sometimes ChatGPT does that. And don't write any text before or after the output text. In some cases, you might get output, sure, here is your description. So this is how you can easily avoid that. And then lastly, we are writing down the actual prompt. So generate a short description containing one random interesting fact about rabbits. Now, if you want to format your output even more, you can always go and click on the next step. Here, what you want to search for is another app from Zapier. It's called Formatter by Zapier, where you can put your ChatGPT output and then format it even more. All right, so the next one is username and assistant name. You can keep it as it is, but as Zapier is writing, feel free to experiment with these ones. Then we have assistant instructions. I like to change this one. So I just quickly wrote down, you are a zoologist. This is going to fine tune the output of ChatGPT a little bit better. In the model, we can use GPT 3.5 Turbo. And then one of the most important things here is something called memory key. So you can think about memory key as storing all the outputs that ChatGPT generates in one conversation. And this is super helpful for you because if you can store all the outputs in one history where ChatGPT actually remembers all of them, you can keep the output very consistent and the format as well. So this is what we want to do, right? Because we are generating random facts about rabbits, we want to keep the output consistent, same format, maybe always generate emojis with it and so on. So if you provide the memory key, this unique value will allow the assistant to continue a conversation from previous messages. That's exactly what we want to do in this case. You can write anything here, numbers, characters. I'm writing down rabbit IG descriptions. Then we have max tokens, temperature, and top P. You can leave it as it is. I go more in depth in the video where I show you how to connect OpenAI and ChatGPT with Zapier. But basically max tokens is allowing how many words we want to include. So that's the maximum amount. And then temperature and top P, it fine tunes the results a little bit more so you can make them maybe more random. So in this case, I'm going to leave it as it is and we are going to continue. And right now we are going to test this, whether this works. So I'm going to test this action. So we got a green check mark. If we scroll down, we can go to response and content. And yeah, it works. We got a random fact over here, even with emojis. So it says rabbits have 360 degrees vision, which means they can see almost everything around them without even moving their heads. So this is pretty interesting fact. Right now, I'm very happy with the caption. So we can continue to the last step, which is actually putting everything together and have that sent to Instagram account to be posted every single day for us. So I'm going to hit add step. Here you want to search for Instagram and you want to pick Instagram for business. I'm going to click on that one. Here again, we are going to choose event. As you can see, we have the option to publish photo over here. I'm going to choose that one. I'm going to hit continue. And right now, this is the most important part that many people skip, but it's probably the one where most of the people struggle. So I'm going to quickly show you because there are very important steps that you have to do. So the first thing is that we want to sign in into our business account. And here it might be a little bit confusing because you're going to log into your Facebook account, but that is right now how it works. Zapier can only access your Instagram page through your Facebook. So I'm going to continue with my Facebook account. So that was the first thing, you connected to your Zapier. We're going to continue. And here the first thing is saying Instagram account to use. So if I click on that one, I can see all the pages that I have created in my Facebook account. First of all, you have to have your Instagram turned into a business account. The personal account on Facebook or creator account is not gonna work. You can also see it over here. In order to select an account, you must have an Instagram business account that has been added to a Facebook page. So firstly, you create a new Instagram page or you turn your personal one and creator one into a business one. And then what you have to do do is to create a Facebook page on your Facebook. So you go ahead and create a Facebook page. And the most important thing is that you have to link your Instagram account with the Facebook page. So the first thing is that you go to your Facebook page, and then in the menu, you click on the linked accounts. And then you are going to be able to see that you can connect your Instagram account to this Facebook page. And you are going to be prompted to log in with your credentials on Instagram. And then after you're logged in, you have successfully connected your Instagram account with your Facebook page. And then only then you are going to be able to see the page over here. All right, so I'm going to choose the AI Rabbits Everyday, which is my Instagram page. I linked to a new Facebook page. Maybe you have a Facebook page already, so you can just connect it to the existing one, or you can also create a totally new one. And so right now, the next step is to include our photo. If I click on this one, you can see that I can add variables. This is the great thing, and this is where the AI automation is actually happening. Each time it's going to be a different image generated. So we captured this image inside one variable. And so if I go and use the previous step where we generated the image, you can see that I have all the data over here. And so here you want to put the image URL because that is where the image is actually stored. I'm going to click on it, add the variable over here. And then the second thing, which is not required, but I have shown you how to do that, is that you are going to include the conversation with ChatGPT. Then you want to scroll all the way down and find something called Assistant Response Message. This is basically your output. You can click on More to double check. And yeah, it looks like the random fact that we have generated. So I'm going to click on it and add it over here. Right now, ideally, you want to grow your Instagram page. So you maybe want to include some hashtags. So you can either do it directly inside your prompt and tell ChatGPT to include some hashtags for rabbits, or you have done some research before and you know exactly which hashtags are working within your niche. So you can always have the same hashtags being included inside your caption. And so to do that, you simply go here and you can add them. I'm going to write 2 hashtags, rabbits and bunny. Let's say that I would also want to spice it up a little bit. So I'm also writing down and asking if they knew about the random fact. And so in this case, these are going to always be included inside my caption. And then you can also tag users and add location. I'm going to leave it empty and I'm going to hit continue. And so right now we are putting everything together and we can test whether this works and whether it's going to actually create the post on our Instagram page. So I'm going to test this action. As you can see, it's sending a media to Instagram for us. And just like that, we got the confirmation with the ID. The media was sent to Instagram for business about 2 seconds ago. So let's actually go to our page. I'm going to refresh my Instagram and yeah, it works. We have a real looking image of a rabbit being posted on our Instagram. And then if I click on it, you can also see that we have the caption over here. So that's our random fact. We also have the hashtags that we manually placed there. And then we also have a quick call to action to our audience to engage them a little bit more. Then you can go back to Zapier, you go and rename your Zap. You can name it however you want to. I wrote Instagram rabbits posts. And then if I hit publish over here, or I can also hit publish over here, I'm going to have this triggered every single day at 7 p.m. The prompt is then going to be automatically sent to DALLE to generate our rabbit image. And then we are going to send a different conversation to ChatGPT to generate our caption. And then lastly, everything is put together and it's then posted on our Instagram page. Once again, writing prompts inside Zapier when you are using the ChatGPT blog is a little bit different and you have to be a little bit clever about it. So I quickly put it together and created a very helpful resource for you that includes 3P framework on how you can write your prompts directly inside Zapier. It's totally for free, no junk, I promise you. I tried to make it as short as possible so you understand everything. So make sure to grab that in the first link in the description down below. Alright, if you enjoyed this video or if you learned anything new, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're interested in ChatGPT, Zapier, AI automations, definitely subscribe down below because I post every single week. Thank you so much and have a great day.